Heads are supposedly gone. And there's a frog in my throat, hooray. Hello, Regrub. Yeah, I like putting really weird shit in my my notifications and keep them there until somebody mentions. The public recorder bucket has been at least for all the strange antiquities. I think even a few streams before that. So, more strange antiquities, the probably ending even. See how far we make it there. Yeah, day 15 out of 15? 17. What an odd number. But the problem with storing powerful dark artifacts is that slowly, inevitably, the darkness seeps out. A ball of yarn. Okay. Okay, that's clearly an outline of something. Thing on this map? Probably. Let's check the other two first. Could be something here, like a cave outline or a path. Ow. Is it this? Might be this. Like this here is this? Down here and this one? Okay, here. Yeah, that could be that. I'll try it. Hey! Inhaling deeply from the spirit vault to stave off the madness of the depth. Make my way carefully down crumbling passageways past decaying crypts. Placed carelessly on top of the tomb is a collection of clay pots. Some lie in pieces, but most are whole. At first, the collection seems unremarkable, but one in particular stands out, and I take it back up to the surface to take a closer look. Talking is going well today already, so that's a great sign, isn't it? Okay, yet another pot. What were these called? Yeah, it's methers, right? Can we look back here for methers? Or meters? Or meters? Okay, we only know of 3. We've identified 2 of them, yes? Yeah, the restful and the solemn. Okay. And I'm pretty sure we already have the 3rd one, so that's not one of those, right? Hang on. Where is all the stuff? Right, yeah, that's so that is probably the last one. So this pot is something completely different. Is there anything here that has a immediate mention of pot? Okay. Have identified quite a few, haven't we? Blade, okay. None of these are very potted. Hey, I think we're gonna need okay. I think we're gonna need like new pages for the book for that thing. Okay, where do we put the pot? Up here, yeah, that fits-ish. We also have some riddles left, right? Yeah, that thing. In spring, a charm of green growth. That was with the that tool now. The little ring tool here, yeah. Spring, a charm of green growth. Summer, a pendant of the yellow sun. We had that. Instrument of the red knight. Totem of blue fire. still have of those, do we?
Time to take a sip.
Hello,
Nobody likes
someone
a
at the
dried
desk.
out potato.
I'm ready for you today. 1.5 liters next to me. That should last for the whole stream, hopefully. And good evening. Right, we don't actually need that. Let's just get the first customer. Someone very dear to me has fallen ill. Would like a nephrocant. Do not be concerned, dear. I have used one before and know what I'm doing. Feel like that's even more concerning, but okay. Nephrocant. Right, yeah, we just looked over that. Okay. But what is it actually? Once worn, speaks towards a pendant of some kind. Right, the Elva stone we have identified. Anything around death? Death? Well, yes, quite a few things. Romancers of the Five Knolls. Hell is that? What do we have that kinda... That could be one, right? The gemstone is one of death, right? Yeah, onyx. Night and darkness. Not necessarily death. Death was the... Yeah, this one. But then it's not a death thing. It's necromancy, right? So kinda healing death. Maybe something like this. Gold and whatever. Feels unusual, energetic somehow. Okay. Oh, a low hum. I feel like that would be mentioned somewhere, wouldn't it? Is there something in here about the Braxis? No. Gonna need a little more help here. In here that could like the necromancers of the knoll with their own symbol, that would be very useful, but no. In this yeah, this is also very unsettling indeed. But probably not the thing we're looking for. I am really leaning towards like an amulet, since it said something that can be worn. What is this? We have some very troubling items, don't we? Okay, anything powerful in here? The Elva stone, we knew that. The Zephyrin apparently is also powerful. This thing is powerful, yes. others? Yeah, that's still pointing here. Oh, apparently that thing is quite powerful. Is that the only item that we have over here that resonates? It might be. So maybe we put all the Pacho. Put all the resonating items over here in one spot. That's goodish. Doesn't help us one lick identifying the Nephrocant though. Hello, Nyren. Nyren, if you don't have an idea, I'm already gonna need my first hint. So, you know, it's going as usual. So really the only hints in here that I can tell is well, necromancy, resurrection, death, and it's an item that is to be worn. So I'm leaning towards any kind of pendant. Sadly, we don't have like a symbol or stone or anything regarding resurrection. So it's a little hard to really figure anything out. Like we have, of course, the death stone, but like not the opposite. And yeah, no symbols. Give me a hint. Oh, screw you, game. Yeah, Regrub, have you amassed 50 new games that now wait to be played? Right, we have life and death. We maybe have something that has these symbols on it. Either or. That death over and over again? Hang on. No, it's not. It's paralysis. Okay. Let's just mark that down before we forget about it again. More symbols on this. This has plenty symbols, but I'm seeing fire, something, and paralysis, which doesn't strike me like necromancy. Well, it's a presumably what's it called? Not necessarily a necklace, a pendant. Because the book says it's something that can be worn. The fingers. Yeah, so the book says it's something that can be worn, but if worn too long, it causes praxis. There's nothing obvious about it here, right? So praxis is, yeah, like necrotic dying skin. Oh, you're thinking you're thinking the Black Hand. Like one of these. Hey, 30 stream streak. That's a lot more than a month. Considering I stream like once a week, usually, yeah. That is very worrisome. Yeah. But like the hint specifically said, you look in the book of symbols, and none of the hands really have symbols. Very few things have straight up symbols on it, actually. You might be a little screwed. A spinny sim? Oh, you mean like this one? Let's see. Not in these. Oh. Rebirth, yes. Very good. Damn the Wiccans. Bet we won't. Well, that's gonna be something. We did solve the night riddle in one go, though. Ah, the card, of course, went back. It was a ball of yarn with like a bit of yarn spooled off. And it kind of made an outline of a pathway we should take to this grave. As a result, we now have pot. Please do pay us a visit. We have some items that we're confident will be of interest to you. That's lovely, but I don't remember who the fuck you are or where you live. I see. The twinnings. You have like an entry in this. You do 15. Okay. The man who dropped off his card introduces himself as the owner of the Twinnings, an unusual sprawling series of grotto-like rooms filled with handcrafted carpentry, ironmongery, and pottery. He leads me past wooden chairs, strange iron contraptions to a room unlike the others. This one is filled with small trinkets, ornaments, and jars of various sizes, containing ominous-looking liquids and organic material. Lovely. I know it might not look like much, but there are some items of value among the junk here, says the man. Take your time and let me know if you find anything. 2 hours later, I have indeed unearthed something very interesting that I'm keen to take back to the shop for further investigation. Oh, that looks problematic. A skull with a bloodstone and a death stone. Yeah, this is gonna be good. I am leaving I'm leaving. Is it Twinnings or Twinings? The one N actually is throwing me off now. As I'm leaving the Twinnings with my haul. I am leaving the Twinnings with my haul when a man shouts at me from across the street. As I look around, annoyed, I notice to my horror that the man's eyes are as black as coal. He rushes towards me and I stumble backwards, fumbling with the strap of my satchel. I try to grab an item to stop him. Also, if we're just taking our whole store with us whenever we go anywhere, actually, that might be smart. Now, what the fuck is a Wixie cord? Yeah, see, I cast gun is usually much more prudent. Despite the name, these simple-looking items do not produce a Wixic field. They belong to the diurnal branch. Cause a freezing effect in the body, earning them the nickname Medusa Stones. Fortunately, this effect is not permanent. Okay, diurnal field, Medusa Stone, and freezing. You can hear that screams Medusa Stone. I mean, the snake pot, of course, has its own point there. It's that simple-looking thing as well. Oh. Okay. The eye, we've identified that one already. Maybe we just grab some items and see who produces a diurnic field. Medium circle, big circle with small in the middle. Okay. One, and the medium circle goes on top. Yeah, it's that one. Okay, so we're looking for anything producing this kind of field. Anything unidentified. Let's start here. That is definitely the wrong field. Wrong? On here, Elementar J. Hello, hello. Welcome in, Raiders. How was Blueprints? I saw that you were further than I could ever be bothered, and further than anyone I've watched could be bothered.
I'm so glad you came, Elementary, and you brought the fish. Wonderful. Yes, we brought the fish. Sam, could you come here and help clean this fish? Fair. Yes, Mom? What the hell is going on?
Is it a really old one? The heck was that? Welcome in, Raiders. We are trying to identify magical objects that hopefully help us. If you have spare brain cells, please leave them here. Just strew them around in chat, that's fine. If you gotta raid and run and relax a bit after what I assume was a very brain-breaking session of Blueprints, feel free to do so. I'm happy for any lurkers as well. And for anyone who stay active, well, we're trying to save ourselves from a mind-controlled guy with blackened eyes right now by identifying the right item. Welcome to Puzzle With. Very sleepy, Jay. Yeah, yeah. And rest up. What were we doing? Oh, yes. We know the item we are looking for produces a certain kind of field when put into this lens. This sadly is not the right field. So we're kind of just, we're looking for this field. We're kind of just trying everything out. No, it said it doesn't produce a Wixic field. But, like, the way I'm reading this is the Wixic core does not produce a Wixic field because it belongs to the diurnal. So this could fit. Said no to that one. These are all identified. You. So you don't strike me as anything to like freeze. Not that. And that's everything on the left side. Just for... Yeah, I didn't expect that. The right field. Where do I put this? Maybe here. I guess spiky rock. Well, the idea apparently is to kind of paralyze them. Didn't we... This does not produce diurnic field, so that's not it. Okay. I think I have identified this, but right field anyhow. Don't think it's gonna be the tree. Nope. Weird pot I found. Nope. Okay, you have the moon. Wrong. Or favorite. Still no. The hand. Also no. Other hand. Okay. And then I think we just have the snake pot, which, yeah, no. Okay. So these at least produce the right field. Now let's see what other identifiers we have. A freezing effect in the body, earning them the nickname Medusa Stones. Fortunately, that effect is not permanent. So we grab our book and check for well, freezing protection stone, that kind of thing, I guess. Snow and wind could work for freezing. And of course we know the oh, there isn't a symbol for ice actually. It's that, okay. And of course we know there's the where was it now? The paralysis symbol. Correct, yeah. Lilette memory. The hell? Sorry, I cannot talk anymore. Tongue Exe has quit. Yes, Lilette, you have to identify based off, well, first just this book, like the very first ones were like, oh, this is a bronze item in the form of in the form of a Night Guardian, for example. That was, yeah. We looked past this thing like 4 times. But yeah, basically you need to identify the items according to the description of the book, sometimes the customer, and then the additional symbols and stones and what they might mean. Right. I have a stone in there. That one from the book? I don't think so. Huh? Of water? Might be? Does that help us? Yes, the first game in the series is called Strange Horticulture. It's a bit closer to like real life botany because you identify the plants on things like as this kind of stems, or the flowering looks like this, stuff like that. But you still use the plants to do things, depending what you do. Oh yeah, and the other half of the game really is... Where am I going? Oh right, that's only visible with the thing. Post. Good. No, it's not visible because we're currently exploring that stage. The other half of the game is getting riddles of locations you need to visit to get new items or pages of item descriptions for your book. Okay. I am still very unsure what all of this is. Okay. The stone. Yeah, that's not not helpful. Oh, the paralysis was a Oop. Let me see if I can guess at it. No, because the actual fields are not in here. I always forget about that somehow. But it wasn't the Diurnic. Yeah. There we go. Got it in one, I think. Oh no, this produces nothing. Never mind. Anywho, it's not that. Very swirly. This one? No, still the wrong field. Because that's fire ice paralysis, isn't it? Right, fire would be here, yeah. This has fire and then... Yeah, fire and ice. Remark that on here before we forget. Then we can put you back. Right. I'm gonna need a hint, and it's gonna be a very, very stupid hint. I think I might need to look for a suitable symbol or perhaps a gemstone. Yeah, thanks. That's kinda what we're doing. God damn it. Let's check the gemstones again. Like, God damn it, protection was the pink one, right? It's not protection as such. I'm leaning towards the hand, assuming that's an aquamarine freeze, maybe? Yeah, that was the one I had in mind, but again, we're not actually looking at protection, we're looking at something more akin to a weapon, even if it is a defensive one. Yeah, I'm gonna try the hand and get zombie bitten, I guess, if it doesn't work. Oh yeah. That wasn't the item I was looking for. Okay. Which only leaves these with no discernible symbols, really. Is that a symbol? Is that a symbol? Not really. How would a Wixig look like? 0, 0, what? Oh, 50-50. I see. A small, big, medium, and a pyramid. That would be a Wixig field. Is that what this thing produces? No, that was the spiral. It's not even that. Damn. Oh, right. Something you don't see. There is a little danger meter down here. We have made one mistake and are now here. So if you hit both of those and both are wrong, we're ending up here, and I don't like how red that is.
Time to take a sip. Nobody likes a dried out potato.
That's not a good sign. The last water time was just before this. To ask for another hint. This has me stumped. If it is this fucking thing, I'm gonna complain. It is. That is not the right field. Oh my god. It's the diurnal branch. Oh. Oh, that is mean, yeah. It's not diurnic, it's diurnal. One of these two. Ah, yup. Yup. Improper reading. Shoom. Oi. Hello, Weep. Good, noon-ish. I guess. Ah, bloody hell. To the skies. To my relief, the man goes rigid almost immediately and topples forward onto the cobblestone. I turn and run, wanting to put as much distance as possible between myself and that creature. When I finally come to my senses, I realize I should alert Dr. Robertson. But by the time I return to the Twinnings, whatever, the man is nowhere to be seen. Oh no. Right, put you two back. Well, proper reading is important, people. Something bad is about to happen. The ravens know it. My grandfather once taught me how to use a Cassander. See the path is ahead. But I saw what it did to him, and I vowed never to touch one again after he died. But the gnawing worry of what is coming has become too much for me. Sander, I feel like we identified that before. Let's see what the book says. No, we have not. The eye of Cassander focuses The eyes of a Cassander focus the power of the mind, enabling those skilled enough to see the path or paths ahead. These items do not produce a mentic field, then we're gonna pay more attention to that, as one might expect, but rather the more mysterious Selenic. Care should always be taken with any object of prophecy, and these are no difference. Many have been seduced or driven mad by the paths shown to them and have been led to ruin. Okay. Yeah, where did I put that? Although life and life and the death and the bloodstone doesn't quite strike me as the right thing for prophecy, you know? Together with the skull, that seems more deadly. I already forgot Selenic, was it, right? Yeah. So, big circle with small on top, medium in the bottom, the triangle behind. What can stay? Just that. Okay. Viral. Ugh. That's one hell of a fortune cookie you got there, Reap. I'm thinking this is Azia, but okay. At least it produces the right field. What else did the book say? Not much. You're unidentified, right? And you produce the right thing, so we gotta take a look at these symbols. And find a better place for the... I wish I could put the scales, like, in here. Because I really, really need them. Does the cookie know all? I question the wisdom of rectal use fortune cookies. These are a bunch of weather symbols and don't produce the right field anyhow. Well, there is a foresight, which is just an eye. Makes sense, I guess. Then this has stricken through triangle. Yeah, let's actually make that closer. Okay. Let's see what symbols those are. Like that is fire, of course. So air, water, fire, and earth. It's the classic Avatar elements, isn't it? Okay. So this is probably not it. Was this really the only thing that produces aside from this? Huh. Nothing as obvious as a stone just being the eye to the future or anything like that. Damn, I'm leaning towards this thing. Let me look why I had pre-identified that as a Zia, maybe. I think it was mainly on the... was a tree in the picture. Hmm. I think this one gave... Yeah, this is why I identified this as a Zia. So that's probably not it. There is indeed a tree on the Cassander. We definitely have the right field this time, yes? Oh, I'm close. Yeah, a Selenic field. Small, big, medium with a triangle. Is this spiral? I'll try the tree. It's the wrong field. Okay, this one also produces the right field. Anything specific to say about this? Bronze and green gemstone, yeah. Doesn't smell of anything. That could be something. Has the right field. It has the earth connection. Let's try it. No. The danger level has grown. Sniffs evil object, yes. Have we tried our favorite hands? Okay. Right. Oh yeah, interestingly enough, this thing does not oh yeah. Yo, this thing is not resonant. The right of the drop. Oh yeah. Yeah, that looks a lot more promising. Give it a good look first. Bronze, dark green gemstone. Vibrates with energy. Yeah, there we go. Oh, stones of sight. We just stumble into solutions here. This is all as it should be. There always seems to be something going on in Undermere. The sooner I can get this sorted and be on my way, the better. Why do you need it sorted? My uncle gave me a ring and I have had nothing but bad fortune ever since. Starting to think it might be cursed. Is there any way to uncurse it? Depends. Do we know anything about bad fortune curses? No, we do not. Like, sadly, this leaflet about curses is extremely small. Like, this ain't it. This ain't it. All of these are just, I don't know, too notable. Like, you wouldn't say, oh, I feel misfortune. No, help, I'm dying. Would be morgens Insanity. Does he have very, very blue eyes? Blue tint to the eyes. Those under this curse are plagued by waking up. That very blue. Imagine just leaning forwards. Like, oh. Okay, that would be a sapphire curse. Do we know anything about that? Good lord. Mind afflictions are big. No obvious sapphire curse saving thing. So I guess we have to check for curses in general. Yeah, without knowing what actual curse it is, it's gonna be tricky. Like, see, for Braxis, we have concrete items, which would be great. Okay, let's try check these three. Oh yeah, that could work, couldn't it? The Cossack Purifier. Just put the ring in there and leave it for a full moon cycle. Was a ring, wasn't it? Yeah. Where? This one, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that worked. Love the little ghost pot just, you know, steaming under the under here. I've been researching ancient customs, particularly those relating to thaumaturgy, and I am fascinated by the use of objects in ritual ceremonies. If you're able to get your hand on a gris, would be very interested in studying it further. Well, first I need to know what the hell a gris is. Oh, hang on. No, no. God damn it. Gris. There we are. For the ritual of the broken path, a gris is heated slowly over flame. To have full effect, it must be held in an ungloved hand till the ritual is complete, no matter how hot it gets. The ritual should not be performed by those who have not studied the Wixic art. It's common to suffer burns, but when done correctly, it should not be painful. Okay. Do we think that's the fire snake pot? Put all of you back somewhere. What kind of field do you give off? Big is this. What bit did I get wrong? Oh, the okay. So that would be a Wixic field. Doesn't fit. But it's not necessary like that, yeah. Let's check for symbols, I guess, and maybe let's check out the item itself as well. Red clay. Small green gemstone. Orm. The eyes seem to pierce my soul. Yeah, for good reason. Okay, what happens if I hold it over a candle? I can't. Just don't mind me just trying to burn my hand. Doesn't do anything specific. Okay, maybe we check the rest of the broken path. Ah, okay. Are you... You aren't, are you? There's no visible scars. That's just with that, okay. No symbology or anything in this one, right? Like this was this. There's the snakes again. Makes me feel uneasy. I don't like it. Did this do the same? A little bit. Not the classic two-headed stuff, though. Do you have anything more like that? Do have this, but... Produces the spiral. I really wish we had more... Just like a book that shows the correct... Oh yeah, what does this say actually? Alright, that's the whole castle thing, which we have to get into at some point. Yeah, I'm a little stumped. Like, the other identified item for this particular cult, I guess, is this. And the only thing that leads me to linking it is the uneasy feeling, which... None on this, but some on this. And of course the double-headed snake, which we have here, but not here. Oh no, not the headaches. So the people of the broken path use this thing, which has the double-headed snake, which fits with this. But this thing also makes me uneasy, which fits with this. And this is red and, you know, fire. And I feel like a red clay pot being heated is more sensible than a bronze item with a gemstone. So we're gonna try this. We might die. Oh, they're just researching, supposedly. And we know they're not part of the cult because they lack the scarring on the cheek. Which you get by pressing this thing until it draws blood repeatedly. So it doesn't heal properly and instead scars. Oh no. We just ticked into the red. Well, that's lovely. Deep fear has taken root. Must break the hold it has over me. Okay, how do I do that? Doesn't say. Help? The goal is to break the seal. Match dice symbols to a section of the seal to break it. Stars are wild. It can be any symbol as long as they're all the same. Roll the dice as many times as you like. Click dice to unlock them. Get 3 crossed bones before banking. You lose life. Oh dear. So We're trying for 1 snake, 1 moon, 2 cats, and 2 whatevers. Thank you, crossbones. So we can just lock this and this. Wait, can I just use these? Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. And now I roll for 2 cats and 2 randoms. Thanks, Jupiter. That was helpful. Not helpful, but better. Still not. Break the seal before it breaks your mind. Yeah, I would if you give me the right dice, please. That unlocked everything. Are you serious? All I need is 1 more cat. Hey, there we frickin' go. Bloody hell. Not a big fan of my life being an RNG basis. Yeah, so here she is from the beginning. I guess we just turn back time somehow. Still looking for a grease. We now know this is not grease. And we are back in the green, so that's good. Well, nothing much, unfortunately. For the ritual of the broken path, the grease is heated slowly over flame. To have full effect, it must be held in an ungloved hand until the ritual is complete, no matter how hot it gets. The ritual should not be performed by those who have not studied the Wixic art. It is common to suffer burns, but when done correctly, it should not be painful. Yeah, you can see why I figured a red clay pot with a snake might be related. Yeah, sadly it wasn't. So let's see if we got any more symbols here that help us in any way. Oh, fire and ice. Why ice? Oh, so it cools down? Well, we have this avatar-looking thing, which has, you know, all the elemental symbols. These symbols, actually. That is not fire. Rest, I think, is just decoration. Oh. Oh, there's also heat and ice. Good look for that. Not much symbology around. What is this one? Oh yeah, the Wiccan symbols are here. Not particularly helpful. No, nothing in the weekends. We have like the ice and heat here and frost. That's part of the weather symbols and cold. Don't see it anywhere, no. Indeed. Wait, fire, ice, paralysis? Would that fit? The paralysis is throwing me, but right, what was a Wixic field again? We have that calibrated, right? Wixic. Small on top, middle in big on pyramid. Small on top, middle in big, yeah. Okay, so wavering lines. I'm gonna try this. Yeah, okay, there we go. Oh, that's meant to be soot as well. Ha! Hang all of you back. Hot back. There has been a basilisk sighting in the hills across the river from Backbarrow. That's totally normal. Call animal control. I wouldn't say I'm a brave man, but I have a duty to protect my livestock and village. Better me than a younger man with his life ahead of him. That's defeatist attitude, dude. I have come to prepare my sword. Yeah, we just got a new page about basilisk stuff, didn't we? Folium? Yeah, there we go. A blade is drawn across the face of a folium 6 times during the ritual of the Hand of Prior. Rare huntsmen and those wanting to prove themselves perform this ritual before seeking out the basilisk, as a folium blade is the only known way to pierce its thick armor. Okay. Hand of Prior is literally only mentioned in folium. Thanks, game. Judging by this, it's something basilisky and scaly. But you think you got this? Is it this? What do you mean you're gonna wait? No. Don't make me think that's evil. What? Other one? Oh! Yeah, I see. Crisscrossed grooves where you pull the hand, the sword through. Chills my blood to hold it. Interesting. Hand of Prior. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Morton Iron. They've escaped. At first, my pensions grew agitated when I used the Godian Siren, but then I had a breakthrough. Vivian Cartwright woke up. She seemed lucid, calm even. I made a stupid mistake and loosened her restraints, and off she went. I don't know what happened, whether the siren stopped working or if perhaps it had never worked and she tricked me. But almost immediately, she changed back and turned violent. Before I knew it, she had managed to free the others. We tried to stop them, but they fought their way out of the hospital. Yay. I have no idea where they've gone. Okay. So we gotta find them now? No, it's end of day. Can we still go out adventuring? Because I think there might be bits in the castle that we can still identify with this. Although, we did this, didn't we? Mars in winter, rising in summer. Don't really have any other... like this, of course, fits in multiple places, but... yeah, the code that only he understood, that's this. Of which, yeah, we really have solved everything, I think. This thing can go into the archive. I guess we end the day. Almost imperceptibly, the casket began to absorb the crepuscular power that had leached into the stone and the earth of its lightless tomb. Cool. Yeah, that's a tombstone, so we're going down the... That's the clock. We needed how? Okay. Oh. There. Then... explore? Is that what that means? Huh? No, does this say anything? Okay, half moon. I mean, that is how we have it, right? Yeah. Here, there. Now what? Oh, the Half Moon Tombstone. That could be. Castle. There's this one. And I don't see another. Could be. Yeah, it is. The air is stifling in the darkness, and the claustrophobia of the tunnels almost overwhelms me, but I press on. I remind myself that there are few who venture down here, which means the chances of an interesting find are higher. It doesn't take long for my search to bear fruit. Oh, that doesn't look problematic. Right, first off, are you resonant? No. So we're gonna hang you here and you here, and just the whole ominous nonsense can go there. Witherens was a terrible idea. I've only gone and made things worse. I wish Eli was back. He'd know what to do. Some years ago now, a friend brought an item to me, a black casket, and I learned that it was a dark article. Yeah, that's what we've been reading about the whole time. I should have brought it to Eli right then and there, but I knew he would want to destroy it. Yeah, for good reason, probably. I'm a collector of things. Seemed too important to allow it to be destroyed, but I see how naive that was now. The casket is far more dangerous than anything I've come across before. And now I hear they are looking for it with their black eyes. Either I need to keep them out of the museum, or bring the casket here to Strange Antiquities and hide it in one of its secret places. Yeah, no, let's bring the cursed casket right here. I love the idea. First, let's check what the hell a Witherance is and what it does and what went terribly wrong there. Oh, you tried to weaken the effect. Got it. That backfired. Okay, Dread Vivant or Lunima. Dread Vivant is the only way to handle some of the more dangerous artifacts. It can siphon power away from oneself for a time. The power rising of a Dread Vivant is subtle but noticeably invigorating. These objects represent the balance of life and death, good and evil, hope and despair. Okay. So that probably works with a bunch of symbols. What's the other thing? Lunima. Lunima, also called a moon pool or heart of tranquility, harnesses the power of the elements to create an aura of unease. It can be used to keep people away from places they are not welcome. There's a superstition among thaumaturgists that says a Lunima should not be used when the moon is full. Not known where the idea comes from. Okay. Is there a way to just see what time of moon it is? Guess not. Figure this might be a Lunima? With its elemental symbols. So the Dread Vivant sucks out the power. The other one tries to hide it. Let's first see if we can identify either. Can I move this bit? No. Oh, I can. Haha. Not sure what that symbol is, or why I never tried this. A hinged panel, yeah, no kid. Ooh. That, we had something like this, right? Ah, I forget. Feeling of disquiet lances through my body. Take a quick look at like the unidentified things. That's not it. Hey. Break? What the hell? Brehai? Bry? English, I swear to God. But this is the symbol of the triple goddess. Oops. Anywho. Orvins might. The Dread Vivant. Yeah, that might be it, right? What is that symbol on here? Okay. Hypnosis. Yeah. So that is probably a Morgan's Folly. Now. Do we want the Dread Vivant? Or do we want the Lumina? Can siphon power away from oneself for a time. Huh. The other thing you can't use on a full moon to hide the items, so I'm not sure that's a great idea either. Leaning more towards the Lunima. So, Moon Pool, Heart of Tranquility. We definitely have like stones and symbols for that. Yeah. Say hello to the owl. Do we even have any of the correct ones? Don't think so, no. That makes things a little trickier. I guess we have to go by symbols. Quick reorganizing so that more unidentified things are instantly in vision. Up here, yes, that is still unidentified. And everything here. And you, of course. You. And our good old friend. Okay, now I think we have all the maybes and the unidentifieds somewhat in vision. My first instinct. What was my first instinct? Oh, this thing, wasn't it? Of this quiet. Yeah, that tracks. Let's try that. Yep, there we go. Ooh. Paperboy. There's an uneasy quiet. Oh. Uneasy quiet in town today. There aren't many people out and about. I'm heading straight home as soon as I'm done with deliveries. Well, let's see what you delivered here. I've recently come into possession of a number of texts on the subject of arcane artifacts. You're welcome to them if they are of any use to you. If I don't hear from you, I will donate them to the library across the street. Who the fuck are you? Right, a library across the street, you say. Just saying, hey, I live there would be too easy. The library on here. Have you ever gone to the strange horticulture? I feel like that's a potential little Easter egg. Ah, the Wordsworth Library. Okay. 26. So it's one of these two. First, we're trying that. This curious plant shop on the edge of town is a quiet haven away from the bustle of the center. Ordinarily, I'd be delighted to while away some time here, but I have important work to do. And yet, an hour later, I find myself leaving the shop with a potted palliance and a weight off my shoulders. I've been chatting with the proprietor about the similarities and differences between our two disciplines, with a gently purring hellbore curled up in my lap. Oh no, Jupiter is gonna be jealous. We actually get the bloody plant. Nice. Okay, for real now though. This was the library. I'm gonna go with this. Ugh. I feel like this block is more across. Yeah. Several of the scrolls look promising, but they are written in the Dradic script, and my understanding is too rudimentary to make use of them. If Verona was around, I'm sure she could translate them, but she isn't, and I can't. Now we need the translator item that we saw earlier. Was it the Babelia? Yes. The meaning of the unusual markings on a Babelia is not clear. They resemble a mantic field pattern, but the items themselves do not produce a mantic field. That is the only clue we get. So... mantic field. That is not just a category, that is this concrete figure. So, medium circle, big circle, pyramid, and a small circle. Oh, yeah, I know which item that is. That is this thing. It doesn't produce a mantic field itself. No, it does not. Okay, in you go. The effect of the Babelia makes my head spin and I close my eyes tight for a moment as my mind catches up. The pages swirl and blur in front of me, letters and words floating in and out of focus. So, any day with dyslexia. After a time, I find that I can read them, though it takes some effort and I feel drained as I reach the end. Yes, definitely magic dyslexia. Although I guess dyslexia with completely foreign and or demonic languages, at least something. With all that's been happening in Undermere, I picked the worst week possibly to lose my Braic charm. I hope that you have one that I can replace it with. Yeah, that was, where did I put it? This, right? Check the reading one more time, but, Powerful items that offers hope in times of worry, protection in times of darkness, and wisdom in times of uncertainty. Wields the power of the maiden, the mother, and the crone, the Wiccan triple goddess. And like, all the way to the end here. The symbol of the triple goddess of the Wiccans is this, and that is just straight up this amulet. Yep, easy. Vessel of the Earth. Various Druidic ritual. That's not gonna be helpful. Eli, hello. I'm sorry, I did not intend to be away for so long, but now I must leave again. I trust the shop has not been too much trouble to look after. No, we only almost died. Once. I've learned a lot from my time in Oxford. There is a powerful dark article here in Undermere called the Nelian Casket. And now you're telling me that my foolish half-wit of a brother has had it in his museum this whole time. Yup. I know how to destroy it, but it's not going to be easy. Whatever happens, it must not be opened. We need to create a Pillar of Calaris. From what I gather, such a feat has not been attempted in over 500 years. Yay! I just hope there's enough time to prepare. I'm afraid I can't stay, but I'll be back as soon as I can, of course. You gonna give me a description of that pillar, or yep? Or are... Pillar of Calaris is a powerful blast of energy that can consume the darkness. In my opinion, it's the safest way to destroy powerful dark articles. It can only be produced at a place of significant atomic convergence. Strength and weakness, light and darkness line the opposing powers at opposing compass points. With Korchen's light, the strong will be made weak and the dark will be made light. Fun. Let's put you away. So obviously we need this thing, and then... Have we identified Korchen's light? We don't actually have the entry for it. Sting? Fortune the Serpent Goddess. That is the only mention. I swear I've seen that somewhere. Yeah, the only point with like symbols is in the castle, right? Hello, control freak. Wait, I remember strength. I'll die. It's the, yeah, there. Strength and weakness. We can find these two. Not seeing strength here. Then weakness, light, and darkness. Those have symbols too, of course, right? It's not in this one. Oh, there it is, yeah. Light and dark. Okay. I'm guessing it's not in the castle. It's on here somewhere then? probably don't need it yet, but I want to see if I can find anything already. Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's keep that in mind, I guess. I have had my energy drained by some disturbing evil power. For days now I have felt tired and frail, and then today I found something that horrified me. Beneath my bed I discovered a carved wooden effigy with a strange symbol painted upon it. Don't know who has done this to me, but all I want for now is to lift this feeling of weakness. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. It's this? Do we need to fortify you? Yes? Let's see. Witherance. Or maybe let's start with the curse. The weakness curse is... No.
Time to take a sip. Nobody likes a dried out potato.
Good night, someone at the desk. Okay, let's just check the witherance first, I guess. Oh no. Hello, Roy. Ara. Not my best one. Witherance is inverse of a fortune, sometimes used to... Yes.
Hee.
Indeed. How are you doing? Yeah. Carved wooden effigy. Yeah, that's definitely that. And the fortunance was this. I would like a blood peck. Nameless ones are restless. I'm ready to hear their voices.
Time to take a sip. 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 A sip.
A sip. A sip. A sip. Hello, Boo. It was once thought that these objects could be used to commune with the dead, but it is now widely believed that such a thing is not possible. It is not known where the strange voices that emanate from a blood bag originate, but there are some who believe that they are voices of the nameless gods. Yeah. Okay, any of the... I mean, the obvious one is this, right? No? No voices? That's annoying. Do you make noise? No. Murder rock. It is a bloodstone, isn't it? So that was like the obvious, yeah. The no voices is throwing me a little. This thing is humming. Right, we can change this color. We have identified it. Okay. Yeah. I think I found it. Fucking ominous shit. of day. Now we're moving on to the final day, I guess? Most important character. Thaddeus runs along the dark corridor, his eyes wide with terror. He clutches the largest remaining shard of the shattered Lunima in his hand. He only has one thought in his head. He must not allow his pursuers to reach the casket. He will draw them to the armory. It's his only hope. Yes, I definitely look like a very, very deranged Stan from American Dad, but instead of chin, it's just all potato. His heart sinks as he rounds the corner. No! 3 more black-eyed assailants are coming from the other direction. He's trapped. Well, he's fucked. What was the other thing we could have given him? Would that have been better? I guess not. His final thoughts are consumed by fear. There's nothing stopping them now. The casket will be opened. It's all his fault. Well, I'd call that a bad ending. It festered and pulsated until it could no longer be contained. Some part of it reached out from the darkness, creating eyes so that it might find itself and hands so that it might open. Oh, okay. Wait. Creating ice so that it might find itself, and hands so that it might open itself. Casket wanted to be opened. In the world I lie below books and scrolls on the esoteric and the arcane. What? Books. Esoteric and arcane. I mean, here? Oh. Is there any grave notably with like scrolls and books? No, but I do like the idea. Big book, what? Oh. This was a mistake. That wasn't it. No, I think it's more like either somewhere here. Is there a library? There is a library. Entering the library, I am drawn to a dark alcove a dark alcove round to the right, bearing the title Esoterica and Arcana. I'm sure there's much to learn here, but sadly a cursory glance is all I have time for today. Piled up on a reading desk, I find books on ornithology alongside bestiaries of the old world. You can learn a lot about a person from the books that they read. What did that do to help us now? The card hasn't gone, but it also wasn't wrong. Yeah, one of these, maybe? What happens if I do this? Nothing, that's still part of the library. Nope. Oh, that's the first floor. So from here, what was the description? Yeah. Yeah, what was the description? A dark alcove. Okay, so this bit, I guess. During the library, I'm drawn to a dark alcove around to the right. Okay, this bit of the library. Which is this bit, right? Entering it here, turning right. Is this stairwell the one? You're thinking this one? The 4 rooms. So these. And then like this one. Damn it. Figured the alcove was here. This one then? Hey, Jesus. Yep, it was indeed the one to the left of the L. As I open the door, I am hit by the musty smell of damp. This room has been entered for some time. The corner of the room is piled high with scrolls of parchments and old books. Underneath the debris, I find something of interest. Oh boy. Who is you? Right. Let's find out how this day gets on. Hello, Eli. Your brother is dead. The museum was ransacked last night. I went looking for my brother, but he's nowhere to be found. The good news is they didn't find what they were looking for. Oh? I moved the casket myself and hid it here in one of Strange Antiquities' vaults. Thanks for telling me. It's safe for now, but we can't leave it here for long. No, we cannot. I have more to prepare, but I've left instructions on how to access the vault in the desk drawer. Yay. Candle that gives off no light. An anchor that has never touched the ocean. A finger, but not of flesh. A candle that gives off no light. Can I extinguish these? No. So, this thing then? Or plop back there. Candle that gives off no light. An anchor that has never touched the ocean. That has never touched the ocean. This thing's vaguely anchor shaped. Ah. Shadow anchor. That makes more sense. A finger, but not of flesh. That's this thing, right? Oh no, that's... Hang on, where is the, here? Because this is not actual fingers. That wasn't it. Okay, which one do we think is wrong here? That identification is correct, right? Huh. Let's check on Garrick's candle, because I think it does brighten things, right? Produce an invisible light that peels back the ears. Yeah, okay, so that is right. The anchor seems right as well. Do we have a different finger? No fingers here, sadly. Yeah, the witch's finger. Yeah. Which I haven't identified, unfortunately. Capable of inflicting intense pain. Do we have a symbol for pain? Okay. Fine. Right, we have this tree, which bears the moon and the witch's symbol. We have this thing, which certainly can induce pain. Sharper than it looks, yeah. This is identified now and can go over here. Correctly identified? Yes. Um. Any symbols around this church that point us to the witch? No. Unless it's 3, huh? That was indeed it. Oh, why did you clear out everything? You and you. Okay. Block time. Welcome back. Oh, right. I totally forgot how these work. Here, and
It has been
here.
2 hours. Time for a quick break. Get up, stretch your legs, grab some new water.
You know what? I'm listening to the onion. This is a nice little cliffhanger. I'm gonna run some ads. That makes sense? I don't know. At some point, I really have to see how stream looks like ad-wise. If I need to run more ads than just at the start, because I feel like probably same time nobody has complained yet. So we might just do a handful of clips,
This looked weird.
and then I shall be right
It's
back.
fine. I'm hurrying up. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put all these pins in, and then we're gonna finally see something. It'll be great. I promise. I promise. I will eventually get past this fucking pin stage. This measuring tape is really fighting me. Fucking fighting me, man. It is fighting me.
Da 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 da. Horse, don't you fucking dare. Don't fucking jump off, you fucking moron.
No, no, don't take off again. Slow down. Stop. Brake. 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 Full brake.
Did you break?
I'm breaking something.
Should you wait any longer? Take a chance. Take a chance. It could only make you stronger. It's your time. It's your time. You got the horn, so why don't you blow it? Why don't you blow it?
Blow it,
You're
baby.
fine. You're so
Naga.
fine. You're filthy cute and baby, you know it. And you know it. Come on, cream. Get on top, cream. You will have cream. Don't ever stop, cream. Sugar and love.
This boat has seen better days. Short and wide, like my penis.
Oh God, Schneeps.
Oh no! Oh no!
Quality clip rings.
Ja, Synchronsterben.
Not sure what the point of that clip was, but we are back. Time to take the totally not cursed casket, I guess. Yoink. Excuse me. Complex feeling comes over me, both horrifying yet compelling. Lovely. Can I not? I can. This is safe. Don't worry about it. Well, it was transported in like a backpack. For mail. The lake has turned black. As omens go, I'd say that's probably quite a bad one. Yeah, gotta agree with that. But the mail won't deliver itself. Found this note in an old writing desk up at Gleason Castle. I expect it will mean more to you. Here in autumn, rising in winter. Feels all too prescient as we hurtle towards winter and a terrible unknown fate. Okay, that's easy enough. The symbol for fear is this one. What's the... Oh, should archive that. Here in autumn, rising in winter. Okay, there's fear, rising in winter. I searched the room at the foot of the western tower quite thoroughly before finding a stash of papers. I feel like there's a word missing here. To my dismay, they are largely the scrawlings of a madman. But in amongst the nonsense, there is some valuable information. Yeah. Oh dear. Bomb ward. Other things. Time to archive some things. Is that all we can archive? Apparently that's all we can archive. Probably. Time to end this. Now. Bring the casket to the pit. The pit? What do you mean, the pit? Oh, that's the pit. Okay. The sun is low in the sky as we arrive at the pit, casting a warm light across the treetops and open fields. A solitary raven cries out from the tree line, and I look to the skies, but they are empty. The pit itself is an ominous sight that the otherwise serene atmosphere can do nothing to diminish. There's a scorched black hole, perhaps 5 meters in diameter, that has an unnatural look to it. This is a site of atomic convergence. It is no simple thing to destroy an object of this kind. We need to set up opposing powers at opposing compass points. Strength and weakness, light and darkness. Yeah, we kinda had that figured. Finally, we need the light of fortune to bind them. That part could be trickier. Oh, fuck. Right, strength and weakness at least is easy enough. For light, I'm thinking this. But darkness? Strength and weakness. Light and darkness. Do we have an entrance on Fortune's Light now? Boy, no popcorn. This thing? I'm not happy that we haven't figured out this thing the entire game. Cloak, the cloak? What cloak? That is good music, though. Oh, hey, the light of fortune. Maybe let's try and turn darkness to light, fear to joy. Okay. The light. Of the night, not the light. Cloak, the cloak, the cloak. Not here, right? No. Cat plant, come back here. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, it's definitely labeled. I just don't remember the actual name. Check here for darkness or hiding or light or something. No, that's a container. The veiled fen? No. Good lord, that list. There we are. Single stone set in bronze. Okay, Tenebran Cloak. That ain't it. This here and not here. God damn it. Top second shelf. What? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Yeah. I was expecting amulet for some reason. Hey. So the light. Can we have a an entrance for that? Did I imagine that? Might have. Ah, because it's light of Fortune and not Fortune's light. Right. By appearances, Noctic items have no connection to the League Amphibian Heart. Considerable power. Yo, wow. Something in here, but we identified all of these except for this one. That certainly is Noctic, isn't it? No, the Bloodstone is Wixic. Interesting. So something with an Onyx, for example, or Noctic. Medium, inside big. Or diamond, and then small. Just start filtering again. Oh god. That's not right. Hello, show. Right, medium, inside big, top of diamond, ending with small. Oh, medium, inside big. There we go. Spiral. It's going confusing. We've made some solid identifications and puzzlings and some very puzzlings. Okay, so a spirally item. Damn, it's never the Bloodstone. Oh, that's identified now. Could be something. This ain't it. This is questionably identified. Oh, there's the onyx though. And it has the right pattern. And it has the serpents. Yeah, I think that's it. No, I'm just gonna finish the game in iron. Right, so. Strength and weakness. That's easy. Strength and weakness. Light and darkness. The light might be wrong. Might be... hang on, do we have any other light-giving items? Plenty. I mean, the light of fortune doesn't really sound right. Eric's candle produces an invisible light, which is what makes me stop here. So what about the sun bond? Warmth and the light of the... Yeah, no, I think the sun bond is better. Is this one. Well, let's try it. Oh. Eli inspects my work. His face shows little emotion, but he seems satisfied. By now, the sun has finished setting and only a hint of red afterglow remains in the darkening sky. The raven croaks his mournful cry once again, but this time there is a reply, then another. I look up and see several dark shapes circling above. Quickly now, they're here. I spin around to follow Eli's gaze, and my pulse quickens as I look out across the field. A large group of shadowy figures is walking steadily towards us. We can't see their faces at this distance in the low light, but I'd be willing to bet that every one of them has pools of midnight for eyes. In the sky above, the ravens continue to grow in number, and their caws and cries get louder and louder. I look down at the black object in my hands. Such a small thing, and yet its seductive power is impossible to ignore. It wants to be opened. Suddenly, it feels inevitable. The casket, now! But I'm not sure I want to give it to him. Okay. What did the Wixie Court do again? We had that just recently. Oh! Okay, so we can give him the casket, or we can freeze him and keep the casket for ourselves. Let's try for the good ending. A wave of intoxicating power washes over me, but I hold strong against it. I hand over the casket, and together we begin activating the items arranged around the pit. Working as fast as we can, it still takes longer than we'd like, and when I look up, the thaumaturge has fears in his eyes. We're too late. The mob is upon us. One of them grabs Eli and tries to wrestle the casket from his hands. I rush to help him, but it's no use. They are all around us. The man tears the casket free. It clatters to the ground, to the floor, skittering towards the edge of the pit before coming to rest on the precipice. A gray-haired woman stoops to pick it up, and I'm surprised to find that I recognize her. It's Verona Green, the occult scholar. The mob cheers, but Verona turns towards me, and I am no longer afraid. Her eyes are ringed with darkness, but they are not black. Progress? Question mark? Yeah, Naren, so, I switched the candle out for the sun bond thing for a proper light. And that seems to have worked, maybe? Back from the dead. She winks at me and throws the casket into the pit. At the same moment, Eli activates the light of fortune. Time stands still, and then there is a rush and a roar as a swirling vortex of blue-green light races up out of the pit. The casket descends soaring up into the night sky, where it seems to hang for a moment, turning slowly in the air. until with a shrieking, splintering crash, it shatters into 1,000 pieces. There's nothing but smoke and the smell of ozone. All is quiet. Well, that was a ending. It has been a few weeks since the casket was destroyed, but I am still riding high on the elation and relief from that night. Everything seemed to come together right when it needed to, and somehow we avoided terrible catastrophe. Those who were under the casket spell were released almost immediately. They remember nothing from their ordeal, but there seems to be no lingering ill effects, and Dr. Robertson says they all have made a full recovery. Well, maybe, probably, but there's a lot of open questions. It is rare for Eli to express much emotion, but even he congratulated me on my strength and resolve in the face of such darkness. He too felt the allure of the casket and was worried that it would overwhelm me. He told me with a hint of pride that I would make a fine thaumaturge. What is the murder rock? What is that blood ritual that we have a manual basically for? What about literally all the other symbols on the fucking castle? Ending 1, catastrophe avoided. Obviously, ending 2 is just, freezing Eli and seeing what happens. Yeah, there's probably another ending where we don't go to the pit, but to somewhere else. Oh, and here is what happened to all the people. Yeah, alive, alive, alive. Barton Potter, missing. Presumed dead. Went through the tall stone door and was never seen again. So that's probably something we can change by just not giving him the right key. Alive, alive, insane. Her thoughts are scattered after being sliced with a diverging hook. Yeah. I'm gonna claim, what's it called? Can you use violence to defend yourself? Because we did that, but we had a good reason. She kidnapped our cat. Ooh, Audrey Bell deceased, murdered by her own bloodthirsty followers when the casket was not opened. I mean, that's also fair. But probably something we can change, because I think that's who the other weird blood ritual that we know about is for. Jack Hungerford, insane, never recovered after falling deeper into trance. Don't remember what we did with him. Thaddeus White, I believe if we give him the other item, he might get away. Jupiter, rescued. Oh shit, you can just go without the cat, I guess? You murk it up? No idea. You can see it's a small team. Yeah, the one criticism I have is that I have no idea where to start for most of the other endings. But that was the same for Strange Horticulture. Like there, I think I was able to like see a path for 2 different endings, and that was pretty much it. And there were like 6 in total. Like here, obviously, don't surrender the casket and just straight up don't go to the pit are easy paths to somewhere else. Figuring out the ritual is probably something as well, but there I have no idea how to start, but I would have to read the text again. Let's see if this has the Range Horticulture had a post-ending bit where you could try to just identify all the missing plants. Which would be great for the freaking Blood Murder Rock. No, day 19, epilogue. Okay. My father is suffering from Morgan's insanity. His doctors have given up on him, but Dr. Robertson told me there might be a way to save him. Said it might be possible to stop the infection spreading by cutting the poisonous thoughts from his mind. But she said it was beyond her skill. Here, take Murder Rock, yes. Right, you want the Divergent Hook, don't you? Yeah. Now, where did I put it? Single gemstone from each of the three. Okay, so we're looking for a triple gemstone thing. I mean, of course it's on the shelf, but on the other shelf, I guess. Don't like the label size is just too small to read it for me without straining. Do I need new glasses, or is that really just too small? At Twitch bitrate, yeah, that's fair. There it is. This is not an item I needed identified though. We've used that quite a few times. Hello, Peggy. There's an old hermit living out past Water who barely comes into town. He brings me lists now and then for odd things. This time he wants something that will pull water from thin air. No idea if he's mad or onto something, but I said I'd ask around. Yeah, if we could put the scales away, like down here, that would be lovely, but I can only move them to the side, and there's literally no place that is covering something. This is also, by the way, the worst. Like, what is up with this shit? I think it's meant to keep the books in there, but I need the books so often. Just no. Okay. Water from thin air. Hide Murder Rock. No! You're never gonna get anything with Murder Rock if it's hidden. You've seen me miss things that aren't hidden. Okay, Manus. According to Whitlock, they are lighter than an evocant by half. Not exactly the most useful inside. They're carried by desert nomads who use them to conjure precious water from the cool night air. Okay. Lighter than an evocant by half. There. Oh, God. Right, 1 pound. So we're looking for an item that is half a pound. No plant. I don't think the murder stone is it, but you know. Yet. That's the right weight. And it has the aquamarine for water in it, right? This too is the right weight. Interesting. Okay, everything else here is identified, yes? Yes. Need this, but no, that's too heavy. Heavy. This is the right weight, but again, I feel like this has the better chance, unless that symbol is connected to water somehow. It's a good thing we didn't put these away. Ah, screw it. Okay, we're gonna try this. Yeah, excellent. Okay, can we move all the unidentified stuff over here? Well, hang well enough here. Murder stone. Yeah. And you two can put down here. My lungs are shot. My doctors have told me to settle my affairs. Oh, that badly, I see. But I'm not ready to give up. Not yet. I've heard local story about the Witch of Undermere and her healing abilities. Oh, I see. You want a witch's finger? They say it's dangerous and painful, but sometimes it works. Yeah, you want a witch's finger. Which is good, because these are not, like, properly identified. They're only identified because they worked for the casket riddle. You meant to visit the church? My farm is diseased, my crops won't hold, and even the animals are uneasy. My old man says the earth is angry. He says I should call upon Kurchin for wisdom and blessings. Can you help? This land is all I've got. Okay. Birth, creation, and rebirth. So we're looking for green gems and creation and birth and rebirth symbols, I guess. And not something that that has a resonance, but still gives off a feeling of power. Surely that's you, right? That's the wrong kind of, yeah, turquoise. Yes, but this is all weather, not, could just be this. Gives me goosebumps. Right, yes. Well, that's helpful. Okay. Let's see about Fortune. Right, the Ossig ring. Serpent goddess. So this? Green gemstones. Like the serpent on it. What we got to lose? Nice. our minds. I collect rare artifacts, especially those with, shall we say, questionable uses. The weaving edge has always fascinated me. Don't plan on using it, heavens no. Blood magic, old traditions, I simply must have it. Weaving edge. I don't think we've even read about this before, so it's a recent acquired thing? I don't know. Here, weaving edge is used to enter the Red Night, a bloodthirsty state of mind. Ooh, lovely. Traditions dictate that the handle should be made from the wood of a great oak. Or oak, at least. Yeah. Like this is bronze. Pretty sure this is the last unidentified oak thing, unless... Yeah, this is just driftwood. That has to have a connection with the sea and the oceans. So yeah, definitely this. Oh! Oh, bloody hell. What other things of oak do we have? You thought it was that too? Oh, right. The handle, yeah, there it is. That's what happens when you leave things down here. Bloody hell. Oh, and there's another one. Right, we can place you a bit to the side now. And bring... Oh, right, you're the light of fortune. Right. Hey. Have this, this, really all of these. And then these three. Oh, and that thing. That better? We'll see. I've read the tales of Calaris from cover to cover. I was surprised to learn of some of the powers he could wield. Remember to put your toys away, yep. You know he could walk through walls? I read that he used a water shadow, but that we have lost the knowledge of how they work over the years. That's gonna be this thing, right? I don't expect I'll get very far with it, but I'd like to study one all the same. Who knows? Perhaps I'll succeed where others have failed. Water shadow. It is alleged that a water shadow can be used to pass through solid matter, but the art has long faded from memory. The items themselves are often uninteresting, producing only a faint atomic field, perhaps as a result of going unused for so many years. Oh. So yeah, I'm still leaning towards this, but I thought with the driftwood it would be more anything really. That looks like a regular field, though. Yeah, these are... So, not that. Then this? No, that has a decently strong field as well. Yeah, but this thing is not weaker. Okay. Alright, let's put these back so we don't lose them again. And the field is not crazy strong. Neither is this. This one is definitely good and visible, and then this. Yeah, yeah, the silvery thing is seems good. I've been studying old texts references to things hidden beneath the surface of our world. They mention the use of a spirit eye to see beyond the black veil. Something I'd like to experience for myself. Well then. Easy. Had that identified on day 3 or 7, I don't know, a while ago. I need your help. We found a cave out past the old mill. Inside some sort of mirror was casting a strange beam of light. My brother walked into it. Now he's stuck, pulled this way and that way like some dancing marionette. I came here as fast as I could because I remembered you have a way to draw dark power away from the body. We do? Would that work here? Oh, Dread Vivant. We didn't identify that. We used the Lunima, right? How did that thing work? There. Noticeably subtle, but noticeably invigorating. Presents the balance of life and death, good and evil, hope and despair. Right. We have identified all the rest here. Yes, yes. I guess this, the flower for life and the skull for death, and like can't identify the power is like subtle but there. Yeah, let's try that. Yup. My grandmother followed the old ways. She kept a Dradic altar in the cellar, as one does. She believed in asking for nature's blessing before a harvest. I found a note about a ritual meant to bring abundance, but it needs an Argyle. This seems like the place to find one. That it does. A vessel of the earth, used in Dradic rituals. Wow. Incredible. Okay, this ain't it. What all is Dradic? Of the earth, yeah, fair enough. Actually, let's make a field again. Dradic is a triangle covered by medium circle at the top. And keep that open just barely. Excellent. Okay. Dradic field is the triple line of waves. Yet. This could work. Yeah, for the harvest, lots of weather. Not the description this had though, was it? Oh, it has literally nothing. Okay. Yeah, I'm leaning towards this. Just checking to be sure. Yeah, that can go on the side as well. Yeah. Oh, that one has it too. Shit. Because wood is, of course, but I'm feeling like that is the last meter, whatever. Gonna try this. No. This then. Also no. Well, acted too fast. Now we're screwed. Okay, can unlock this straight away. That just undoes the thing, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. Can always just do one of those. Okay. Well, we got these two. Let's try going for this. That's out of the way. That works. And then just a single moth, butterfly, whatever. That should work, right? Yeah, there we go. Easy enough. So, yeah, your grandma. Meant to bring out abundance, but it needs an Argyle. Argyle really just has the Earth connection. Earth and Dradic. Like I figured the green gemstone for the Earth connection, and then the weather would fit. Apparently not. What is that symbol? We've never actually identified that, have we? A line through two half circles. Not in there. Oh, you have an idea? A triangle with the line? Oh. Yeah, and that's like a clay pot. That's very earthy already. And that's also earth. Yeah. Okay. That would have been obvious if I hadn't put it on the side. Got that. And I didn't even check the field on this one. Ah, stupid. That was very avoidable. I work the riverbeds, searching for stones. Amethyst, jade, maybe vivinite if I'm lucky. It's hard to spot them in the muck. But I heard about these remnants that let you feel the glimmer through the dirt. Worth a shot. Yeah, worth a shot, but what the fuck are you talking about? Don't think it's this. That description is extremely unhelpful. Not Morgan's Folly. What is Shin? Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's a Shin then. Finger that on ice. Stormboard. Vermin's Bane, or is it something we already have? Oh, that's the anti-curse thing. Okay. What did he call it? A shimmer? Nothing in here. God. Feel the glimmer through the dirt. Okay. Gemstone. That works too, yes. Except I'm pretty sure we've identified all of these, yes? Yeah. What the hell are you looking for? What did the shimmer do? Oh, that was that thing. Okay, okay, okay. Hmm. Could be that. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's the Ares Remnant. Yep. We've hit a bit of a snack, and I've had to shut down the quarry. Our dynamite supplier has had a little accident. I'll spare you the details. Oh dear. I wonder, is there anything among your fine collection that could get us up and running again in the short term? Huh? I'm losing money by the minute. What are you looking for? Murder rock? You know what? Sure. Aw, it's never murder rock. What do you mean, dynamite? I don't even know what he's looking for is my issue. Like, we've hit a snack, had to shut down the quarry. Our dynamite supplier has had a little accident. What am I supposed to do with that? A game? A pit? Why would a pit work here? What does a pit do? 3 different elements that make up the pit allegedly represent sun, earth, death, or darkness. Of powerful vibrations capable of cracking solid rock. Jesus. That was over here? No, that's Siren. Where was the pit? There. Right, the burp. I feel like if you have magical items capable of cracking rock, you would just not buy dynamite or use it. It seems so much simpler, not to say cheaper. My thesis is on the psychology of fear, but books can only take me so far. I need to feel it properly. I'm sure you have something. Something to make you fear. Murder rock? Problem is this doesn't use fear really. Here. D F fear. Right, that thing. Yeah, okay. There we go. Finally got that identified as well. I've been looking into Corvan the Bloody Queen for a book on historical figures that I'm writing. Oh no. That has to be the murder rock. I'm finding it surprisingly difficult to verify much of her story. I was hoping to take a look at One of the bloodstone artifacts that were created in her name, if you have one, of course. Boy, howdy, do I ever have the thing for you. Hey, Murder Rock, finally. I'm not trying to hurt anyone, just shift their thinking a little. Sometimes all it takes is a suggestion in the right state of mind. Do you have anything suitable? Yes, I do. I mean, as you see, show all our items are so magical, I make duplicates to sell to the people. Somehow. Sorry, I missed everything Jane just said. Sons are out of control. Jail doesn't teach them anything. A year behind bars and they come back worse. I want them to feel the wrong they have done. Real penance, so that they might change their way. Real penance. I have no idea how it works, but something like that, yes. Nothing here. Unwanted memories. That's not what she's looking for. The problem is, this could well be something we already have identified, that I'm just not remembering. I mean, could always give her this, but that seems a little harsh. Visions, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. There we go, binding seed. Yeah, that did have that the identified. This epilogue is taking a while. I can't bear the pain any longer. I would rather have no memory of her at all than suffer like this. Ah, there we go. Don't try to talk me out of it. I've already made up my mind. Yeah, you want an abrasive mother, don't you? Easy. Only 3 more things. One of which we're pretty sure we know. My brother captains a small fishing vessel in Haverich. There was a big storm last month and 2 boats never came home. Yeah, that's gonna be the shim. I remember what the old sailors used to carry. Charms, tokens, things to keep the sea calm or at least keep you afloat. I want to give him something like that, just in case. Only 2 things left. I see. Yeah, that's gotta be that thing, because I don't think it's linked to the weather. Tormund's Bane, excellent. Oh, that's the bit you roll across the tongue, I see. Finally! I thought I'd be silent forever. I've been studying the eye and trying to give a voice to the markings on the stones. That's not clever. Next thing I knew, I couldn't speak. Yeah. It has been dreadful few weeks. Ooh, some mail. Rain again. Soaked to the bone before I'm halfway through my rounds. Oh, you're getting the weather charm, aren't ya? I've got a few bob to spare if you know a way to keep me dry. Yeah. The Storm Ward. Yeah. Has all the weather things. It's connected to nature and earth. With that, I am done. Time for a well-earned rest. Right after I give Jupiter one last scratch behind the ears. Yes, yes. That is the end now? Yes, okay. We're back in the menu. And looking at the time, that worked out well. So, that was Strange Antiquities. I think I'll have to look, like, at least glance at a guide or two. See if I can spot where and how to get a new ending and if there's an easy way to do it. Unlike, you know, playing through the whole thing again. If there is, it might come back next week. Otherwise, we are going to start Infra, which may be spooky, in which case I'm cooked. Or it may not be. As far as I can tell, it's a infrastructure, what's it called? Analyzer simulation game. Going around and checking, are the lights right? Are the cables all right? Stuff like that. So, that was the wrong button. Let's see if we got someone we can raid. We have a Chinese stream of Strange Antiquities. That's a good start. French one, excellent. Oh, have dance gaming, which I'm not gonna rate, because if you're unfamiliar with dance, that's on you. Ooh, we got a German one. I could screw most of you. Or we go to one of our friends. Ah, the choices. Okay, I'm kinda tempted to rate this person. The tags are bald, weight loss, glasses. It looks like they're not actually playing right now, though. They might have swapped to a different game or are in the process of swapping. So I guess that's out. Yeah. Where to dump you? I think I need a dice roller. Actually, do I have one? Thought I made a command for... Yeah, I do. Park rolls of 3. Which means we are visiting the Game Wanderer, who I've raided quite a few times, so don't think I need to introduce most of you. He's still playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. Well, what I'm pretty sure is like the 50th hour now. It's a long-ass game. So, let's go over there. That broke. broke somehow, yes. That broke because I did add an H for some reason. Still wrong? How's that still wrong? How do I have 2 T's now? What the fuck is happening? It's high time I end this stream, clearly. Thank you everyone for being here. Thanks for the lurks, the follows, the raid from Elementar J. Definitely almost a month streak of an iron. Have a good rest of Sunday, good start in the new week, and I shall see you somewhere on Twitch. Bye-bye.